Hello, this is Hamad with Microsoft Group. Today we are going to learn what modifying sketches is in SolidWorks. First of all, please subscribe our channel, like our video, tell us any comments you have, and turn on the notification to let us be your guest at your home and learn many SolidWorks points together. To start it, I will make some sketches. It's not important how it look like. As you can see, the first tool I'm gonna go for is trim. Trim is a tool by which you can remove a line between two lines. For example, look at this one. Imagine you want to omit this line from here to here. I will go to power trim, and as you can see, this line is where we want to cut. For example, I cut this one, or I cut this one, or I can cut somehow the lines at the same time. This is how power trim works. The other is trim away inside. The first two clicks I do is our origin, and the next ones are our trims, as you can see. Or perhaps if I press Ctrl Z and go for once again trim and choose trim away outside, it will be like this. For example, this one, the first, the second one, these are the origins. Then I will choose the outer one, trim away outside. This is outside, as you can see. The next one is trim to closest. It will trim up to the closest line. For example, if I click on this one, as you can see, it will clean any part of the lines or the curves you want. Doesn't matter how it looks like. For example, if I even draw this one, I will be able to trim an arc of the circle. Let me clean them all. The other is extend. This one continues a line until catching the next one. For example, look at this one, extend entities. I click on it and it continues until catching the next line. The next one is offset. A good example, for example, is this square. Let me clean these lines. I will click on offset. Then I can choose all of the lines. As you can see, if I click on reverse, the orientational offset will be changed, and I can also choose bidirectional, as you can see, inside and outside, both of them at the same time. And I can also make the offset as construction geometry, as I told you in the last video. If I click on this base geometry, the base geometry will be for construction, and if I click on this one, offset geometry, the offset will be for construction. For example, I will enable base geometry, both of them or one of them. For example, this one is okay, base geometry. Let me okay this one. As you can see, the base is as construction lines and the offset is the main lines. The next one is mirror. Let me clean these and draw this one, make it as construction lines, making this line using SP line. If you remember, according to our last video, I can change it like this and make a heart. Then by right click, by going to mirror, it will ask you to enter this to mirror. The parts of the sketch you choose will be for mirror, and this is the axis of mirror. For example, I will choose these two lines as entities to mirror, and then mirror about this line. as you can see, the shape is created. Perhaps the shape is not so beautiful, but it can be hard. But let me press Ctrl Z. Once again, I will go to mirror. I will choose this one and this one. Then I will disable this tick, and once again I will click on mirror about. Then this one, as you can see, the main was removed and just a mirror stood for us. This was mirror. The next one is circular pattern. For example, imagine you want to model a flower. Let me show you. Wait a moment, please. This is a circle. I will type segment right here. This one, segment. It will make some parts on any part of the sketch you choose, on any entity. For example, I choose this one, and you can insert a number right here. For example, I insert I don't know, 20. It will make some segments in 20 equal parts, as you can see, and then I will click on this one and I will do the same for the internal circle, then enter, and we'll bring it like this. I don't want be every point to be at the same line, as you can see. Then I will choose this one, and then once again I press Ctrl to copy. I'll put here, and the next one right here, and then another SP line. I will bring it up, and then I will go for trim. Sorry, I didn't choose over trim. And also this one. Okay, now I will click on circular pattern right here. First I click on this arrow and then circular pattern. First of all, I will choose what entity to use for a circular pattern. I will click on this one, and then I will choose these lines, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and then it will ask me about what point to do the circular pattern. I will click on this one. It will tell us what the origin will be. I will click on the origin. As you can see, even I can choose another. For example, I can choose this one even, as you can see. But to make a flower, I will choose this one, and will increase this number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and as much as you want. Let me bring it to, it's too much, they are catching one another. Then I will click on this one. This is a flower, perhaps, I don't know, this is a fan, anything you want. For many projects, especially for CNC cut, you will use these orders to make DXF parts and make any cutting you want. The other one is linear. I will choose this one, linear. Then it will ask me what entities to pattern. I will click on this one. Then let me escape one time, sorry. Let me choose all of them and go to linear pattern. As you can see, it was chosen automatically. Then right here you can insert a distance, for example 500. No, let me double it, 1000. No, let me double it once again, 2000. And as you can see, it is repeated like this, and I can increase the number, for example 3, 4. I will choose a 3, for example. Then it was in x-axis. Then I can also multi-do this one in y-axis. I will change, for example, to 3, this one. And as you can see, it is repeated in y-axis either, but I have to increase the distance like this. Here I have 9 flowers. There is another option. It was the same for circular pattern. Let me scroll it down. Instance to skip. If I click on this one, and if I don't want any of them, I can click on this one, on this point, and omit them, as you can see. And if I press on the green tick, it will be done. But I don't. I will cancel this one. The other is move entities. I will choose all of them and copy one. I will press, I will hold Control to do it. Then I will choose all of it, and then we'll click on move entities. It will ask me in this one from one place to another place. It will ask me to choose the start point. For example, I choose this one, and using this you will be able to take your sketch anywhere you want. For example, I'll take it from here to here. And the other one is like this. Let me choose all of it. Once again, move entities. You can choose X, Y. By changing the number, for example, insert 500, you can see that in the axis of X, it is moved. Or even I can press minus 500. It will go to left, as you can see. And it was the other form of move entities. The other one is rotate. For example, imagine you want to rotate this sketch around, for example, the origin. I will choose all of it, then click on this one and rotate. Then it will ask me the central rotation. I will choose this one, and then I have to insert the amount of rotation. For example, I insert 50 degrees, or I can even insert minus 50 degrees. It will change the direction of rotation, as you can see. And it was moving entities. The other, as you could see, if I wanted to copy some parts of a sketch, I would press, or I would hold Control. As you can see now, I hold Control and will take one of the points and make another, as you can see. The other way is to click on this one, copy. I will choose all of it, for example. Then, for example, I choose from to, like moving. I will choose a point and make a copy of a part of a sketch. The other is rotate scale. Scale is so important. You can use it most of the time. For example, I choose this one. Let me decrease the number of lines. It will be better, perhaps. I will choose all of it. Then I will click on scale, and it will ask me what point to scale about. For example, I choose this one, and I will insert a number. If I bring it up to 1, it will be a bigger one, and if I decrease it less than 1, it will be a smaller one. For example, I insert 0.25. As you can see, the new one is smaller, and if I insert a number more than 1, for example 3, you can see that it is 3 times bigger, about the point I chose. It was all about modifying a sketch. The other is in 3D mode. For example, convert entities. Let me clean all of the sketch. Sorry. And let me make a volume, perhaps it's in 3D mode. You can see our extrusion video and learn how to extrude boss or base in SolidWorks. I will insert, for example, 500 like this. You can see I will make a new plane. Once again, okay, and I will make a plane as you saw. Then I will click on sketch and I will choose a plane. Right here I can draw an example. For example, let's make an ellipse like this. It must be smaller than this face. Then I will get out from the sketch. I want this sketch to be printed on this surface of the body. So I will go to this surface, sketch, and will choose the sketch from the tree, or even you can choose right here, and we'll click on convert. As you can see, the sketch we had in that plane is printed on this surface of our body, and you can use this one. And the good point about this one is that if you change anything on this, the changes will happen on this one either. And sometimes the sketch you want to convert is so complicated, and it's not easy for you to make a new one, and it takes lots of time. So you can use convert, and it will help you so much. I hope you have enjoyed our video. Please do not forget to subscribe our channel, like our video, tell your friends about us, and leave any comments you want, because it will make us so enthusiastic and will help us work so energyful. Thanks for staying with us, and goodbye.